All right. We're going to go in the play right here. So we're going to talk about the interceptions that the Pittsburgh Steelers had versus the Baltimore Ravens and just talk about like what transpired and why they were able to have that type of success. So the first play I'm going to show you is the Minkah Fitzpatrick interception that took place in the second quarter. And when you're watching it, you see a little bit of pre-snap movement. Minkah coming down high to low. It's collision to tight end. Caused the interception. But what was there going on this from a pre-snap standpoint, you have a little bit of confusion on this back end with these group of guys right here. So you see Cameron Kelly going back and forth. Edmonds telling him to stop. But then Minkah comes down. Beautiful vision, beautiful break on the throw to force that interception. And Cameron Kelly was just in the right place at the right time right there. But the things that Minkah's been able to do, when you're just watching him, he's keying that quarterback even though he has this number 3 receiver. But he still shows his too high shell, so it keeps Lamar Jackson confused. And then once that ball snaps, he's able to make that play. And those are the type of things that is making Minkah so special in this defense. So you see him, patience, he's not in a hurry. Reads Lamar's eyes. A little bit of contact, but we're good. Ball up in the air. Cameron Kelly, beautiful high point interception. All right, so now we're going to talk about the Mike Hilton interception on Lamar Jackson. Now, when you're watching it initially, it looks like we had something special going on in terms of coverage, but it's a basic cover 3 concept. And with that cover 3 concept, essentially what's going to happen, Mike Hilton is supposed to buzz out to the flat. Then up top, you got Terrell Edmonds who's going to buzz out to his flat underneath number one. 2 linebackers on hooks. So you see Mike Hilton right there line up on the second receiver. Doesn't get out of there in a hurry, so that way he keeps number 2 from going vertical. But he shows good depth, so that way he can play high to low from number 1 to number 2. And for the Ravens offense, the biggest thing that they had an issue with right here is the lack of depth in the wide receivers relationship. So if you look, these 2 receivers are too close together. So with Mike Hilton buzzing under number 1 in the cover 3 concept, he's able to take out the deep out from number 1 receiver. But then also if Lamar were to throw it to this short guy, he could have broke up on that as well. And that's a good job by Mike Hilton, just understanding his responsibilities in the defense, understanding what the coverage calls for, and just a poor job by Lamar Jackson in terms of play recognition and understanding what defense he's facing. So we're going to look at the play in real time now just so you can see Mike Hilton once again buzzing under that number 1 receiver, keeping great depth in his drop and being able to play high to low. Beautiful play, interception, 2 feet down. And it was a big play at this juncture of the game. And you see with Lamar, his eyes, he stares down the receiver the whole time. He never looks and works the other side of the field to make you even contemplate whether or not it was going to go that way. So now this last play we're going to show is the Devin Bush interception, which is a great play by him. So initially you look at this formation from a defensive standpoint. And what Devin Bush is seeing right now, first off, he knows that number 1, they're in a cover 3 concept. Now, it appears like it's a single high, so it looks like it's going to be some type of pressure. You see Vince Williams lined up inside, Bud Dupree lined up outside. But this is what you call a simulated pressure. So essentially what's going to happen, Vince is going to rush off this edge, and it makes the quarterback think that there's pressure. Typically, when you have pressure as a quarterback, you're taught to throw into that pressure and throw right now. But what's really going on is it's only going to be a 4-man rush because Bud is going to buzz under number 1. But since Devin understands that it's cover 3 versus an empty formation, he knows to the strong side versus that number 3 receiver, he has a vertical carry. So vertical carry meaning if this guy goes up that seam, Devin has to run with him. So let's watch what Devin does. Runs right up there like he's supposed to, and does a phenomenal job playing through the receiver's hands and just making a fantastic catch. But the simulation right here, Vince off the edge, Bud's dropping. But to Lamar, he feels it as pressure. But when you slow it down, you tell me how many guys you see in this rush. It's like I said, from a pre-snap standpoint, it looks like pressure. But how many guys you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4-man rush playing cover 3 behind. And defensive coordinators love this call because you're able to get the best of both worlds. You're able to have a quarterback feeling pressured, feeling like he needs to get rid of the ball, but you still have all these other guys in coverage, which benefits you as a defense as a whole. And that's what you saw here, and that's why you saw Devin Bush be able to make a phenomenal interception right there. So here's the play in full speed once again. Devin, like I said, doing a great job. Plays through the hands, finishes the play, interception. Nice way to represent that 5-5. And here it is from the end zone. Devin patient out of there. Lamar feeling like he needs to get rid of it fast. Heck of a play.